Hey guys, what's up? Kalen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an ultimate team and today we have the first foot fantasy video, fantasy foot video for you guys. It is going to be Alexander Isak. So he's 6'4" tall, an absolute giant of a man, high low work rate, right footed with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot coming in at around 400,000 coins. You can start striker and centre forward, of course. Got the Newcastle links, Premier League links and the Swedish links as well. Now heading into the attribute details, I've gone with the marksman cam style. I do feel as though the pace on the card is more than good enough, especially with the 94 sprint speed that he does have. When it comes down to the shooting on the card, attack positioning stays at 92, finishing goes up to 96, shot power up to 94, long shots up to 93, volley stays the same at 88 and penalties also goes up to 88. Passing on the card is your average striker passing, decent vision, decent passing, decent curve, and you might just be able to take free kicks as well. So if I do get one, well, I'll try it out with Alexander Isak. When it comes down to the dribbling, it does get a pretty nice boost. Balance is very low because of his height, but 88 agility, 88 reaction goes up to 92, maxed out dribbling and ball control, 85 composure. Physical looks very good, 88 jumping with 86 stamina, 93 strength. Aggression isn't the best. Of course, that is very low at 50, but I'm still hoping he can hold off some players with the strength and the height that he does have. Now, I'm expecting the heading on the card to be absolutely ridiculous, and I'm expecting this card to be upgraded to minimum 92 rated. He can go to 93 if Newcastle don't lose a game in their next 6 games starting from the 17th of March. But anyway, you guys have a look at the traits, flare trait and the outside foot shot traits. I'm going to try this card as striker and striker only. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with 89 rated foot fantasy Alexander Isak. So, heading into the first clip of this video, Marquisio picks the ball up in midfield, gets it into Isak, and testing out the dribbling on the card does very well to get between the two players, sits that guy down, plays a great cross into the box, and Anthony Gordon really should be scoring that, but the goalkeeper does make a pretty good save at the near post. On to the next clip, Marquisio plays that into the space, Isak forced wide here, but can he get past Carvalho? Yes he can, another beautiful pass, and this time Anthony Gordon is there to tuck it away. Great finish. By the way, I do apologize if I am a little soft. It is very late at night. I don't really want to wake anyone up. But regardless, we put in a great cross here, and that header is absolutely sensational. His backpedaling has got generated enough power on the header and good enough direction on the header to find the top corner, and he does very well to do exactly that. Heading on to the second match of this video, Isak 1-2 with Anthony Gordon, his through on goal, and unfortunately he doesn't score that shot on the left foot, but the header afterwards is obviously in the back of the net, and that is a huge plus about this card. The height and the jumping is very good. On to the next clip, a great pass over the top, first time on the 5-star weak foot, and he smashes it against the post. Very unlucky, but not much longer. Afterwards, Marquisio gets it into Alexander Isak, through on goal, gonna cut back outside, and that finish on the right foot is brilliant. And we do have a third goal of this video, if I'm not mistaken, with Alexander Isak. But obviously we want more. Gordon knocks it on, Isak is through on goal, and that finish is very good on that 5-star weak foot. Just opens up his body and on the left foot kind of places it past the goalkeeper. Very good, very unconventional finish, but a pretty cool looking finish nonetheless. On to the next match of the video, Isak gets it here and he sits down the defender. That is team of the year, Virgil van Dijk, and he just puts him onto the floor and smashes it into the near post with that 5-star weak foot. Great skill and a ridiculous finish at the end of it. But we're not done just yet. Heading on to the next match, Isak has it here and that pass is beautiful, sends it in behind, Salah's through, and Salah scores, just showing that he can create chances for teammates as well. The long passing isn't great, but the short passing being 85 is certainly more than good enough, and we're going to get another assist here. Going to use that speed, takes Van Dijk out the game completely, and what a cross. What a ridiculous cross to find Anthony Gordon. That is sensational, and he controls it very well and tucks it away at the end of it. On to the next clip, another header with Alexander Isak, rises up high and gets above, I think that's Pesai, and tucks it away to get yet another header. Great leap and a pretty solid header. Moving on to the next match of this video, Alexander Isak is going to receive that pass from Dirk Kuyt, and you guys can see the dribbling on this card is ridiculous. How on earth did he manage to squeeze through that gap, gets through the player's legs, turns between a basically non-existent gap, and unfortunately the keeper makes a very good save. Here though, classic number 9's goal. The ball is played to his feet, takes the touch out of his feet, and that finish outside of the boot on the right foot is sensational. Honestly, great touch to get away from his man, just to create that half a yard of space, and a smashing finish at the end of it. Heading on to the next clip, great pass, great touch, and the finish is even better. What a goal yet again from Alexander Isak. Honestly, the touch just to get it away from the defender and the volley afterwards on the left foot on the stretch is ridiculous. But of course we want more. I'm just going to cut inside here. Militao is basically lost in the middle of nowhere, and Alexander Isak tucks it away once more with the outside foot shot, and we get another goal. But here in acres of space, Kevin Creighton Chancellor go for the rainbow flick and the volley power shot, and that is another smashing goal from Isak. Great goal, and it is 4-3 in this game, but obviously we want more goals. Coutinho finds Harvey Elliott, great pass, Isak is through, and yet another great finish. Honestly, the shooting animations on this card are pretty cool. They are very good, very different compared to the other players in this game, because he does sometimes just stab the ball in past the goalkeeper, and here going to do exactly the same after some very good dribbling. Sits Van Dijk down and just passes it with a lot of power into the back of the net, and it's 6-3 in this game if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, to end off this video, a pretty simple goal, a penalty, and from the spot he goes for the Panenka and he tucks it away. Honestly, great finish. He can basically do it all, as you guys have seen throughout this entire video. And so with that being said, it is time to review the card, and as you guys will see from the goal return with this Alexander Isak card, 8 games, 14 goals and 2 assists is genuinely absolutely ridiculous. Now, he could have had even more assists, but unfortunately Anthony Gordon couldn't convert those couple of chances at the start of the video. But regardless, this guy is the total package. Pace on the card is fantastic. He's very fast, he does feel fast as well, and he is. So pace does get, in my opinion, a 9.4 out of 10. You can't really notice the acceleration is not that quick type of player, but with his back to goal he will use his strength to hold off players while dribbling past them. So acceleration isn't much of a problem, but you can definitely feel that this guy is very fast on the ball. The sprint speed is very good, so yeah, 9.4 out of 10 for pace. Shooting is sensational, guys. Left foot, right foot, finesse shot, curling shot, well, that's pretty much the same thing, but finesse shot, outside foot shot, power shot, volley. This guy scores everything. So genuinely, the shooting is absolutely mad. The shooting animations are sensational as well. Makes this card feel very unique in game. So for shooting, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.1 out of 10. I do feel as though it is very good. Passing, he does get an 8 out of 10. It is very good, and the crossing is surprisingly very good as well. I mean, I was pretty surprised by it. 69 crossing, but you guys saw the one assist he made to Anthony Gordon. It was absolutely ridiculous. So passing gets an 8 out of 10. Dribbling is interesting. Now the balance is very low, but he can surprisingly wriggle out of very tight spaces very easily. So honestly, for the dribbling, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.4 out of 10, same as the pace. He does dribble very quickly, 99 ball control and 99 dribbling, and it shows. The reactions being boosted up to 92 does make a pretty big difference as well. So yeah, in my opinion, dribbling 9.4 out of 10, and physical, I'm going to include heading in this. Physical, I'm going to give him an 8.7 out of 10. The aggression is very low. He does, however, last the full 90. The strength is good enough, the height is more than good enough to hold players off, and the jumping at 88 with him being 6'4" tall and having 97 heading accuracy, you just stand that ball up in the air to him, he'll win the header. Every single time against any player in this game, he will win that header. Genuinely, this guy is sensational in the air, and that is why I think he deserves the 8.8 out of 10. Now, best cam style for the card, I would say, is the marksman cam style. If you feel as though the dribbling is fine though without it, I do think the Deadeye cam style is the way to go to boost the dribbling even more, and it does give him quite a lot extra when it comes down to the short passing. So if you guys want to use him as a hold-up striker maybe, I think the Deadeye cam style is the way to go. But if you guys want to use him as a get-it-behind striker, more like the guy that's going to get the ball, dribble past players, I think the marksman cam style, the Hawk cam style is also a pretty decent option just to boost the pace and the finishing, etc., as well as some of the physical stats. So best position obviously is striker and striker only. And the final question I need to answer, is this card worth the coins? Yes. Yes, he is. It's straight up that simple. He is 100% worth the coins, especially with the chance that Newcastle have of upgrading pretty nicely. This card could easily become a 92, 93 rated card maybe. Genuinely, this guy is 100% worth the coins. At the moment, 89 rated Alexander Isak is sensational and 100% worth the coins. The fact that he can get upgraded is even better. I think if you do trade, this will make a good investment for you. Obviously, if you have the coins, if you have the budget to be trading with 400,000 coin players, then sure, 100% go ahead, invest in the card, get him, pick him up, use him, put him in your team, because this guy is ridiculous. Honestly, he's basically like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but minus the 5-star skills. So not like Zlatan, but he's got a 5-star weak foot, so I mean, he's got 5-star something at least. And yeah, I do think this card is 100% worth the 400k you would pay for him. With that being said, I do bring an end to the video. If you like this video, smash a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.